Da, 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 da.
Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it, we test it, you play it. And now it is time to blow off some steam, as Aperture Gaming is proud to present a boss review. Now, for this game was very interesting because, well, like when I get to the series part, I'll explain, but I'm really not sure how to explain the game like right off the bat. I do a better job during the actual review, so let's get right into the review, shall we?
Series.
The name of the game is Johnny Trigger, and the interesting thing is the day it came out, at the exact same time, came out the game Johnny Trigger Sniper, so it is part of a series of sorts.
Team.
This game was developed by two parties. First by Say Games Ltd, and the second developer was, let's see, it's E-S-T-O-T-Y. Estoti? I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry if I'm not. And it was published by Cubic Games.
Plot.
You have to look around for it after playing through the tutorial of sorts, but the plot is you are Johnny Trigger. Apparently you are a gunman. You go to this area, you run around, and apparently you shoot at people. Yeah, it offers very little explanation as to why you do it. Apparently this is just a run and gun game. And it's a little weird to explain it, but it'll make more sense when I get to other parts of the review.
Gameplay controls.
The controls are, well, it's almost pretty much one control. You start the level, whatever you play, and the game automatically starts running for you, and then it gets to a spot where everything goes into slow-mo bullet time. You then click a button to fire your gun and try to hit the targets, either the bad guys themselves to ricochet off walls, or to gas cans that explode. And sometimes you have to make sure you don't shoot something that would hurt or hit a civilian. And I think I noticed as the levels progress, then the bullet time it gets a little faster, or there's more targets to hit, and you have to keep an eye out on your magazine, because even though you're wielding two guns sometimes, which would have like 6 shots in each gun, you only have 5 rounds total. So, yeah, the game is very automatic, and it seems like you can do just one control click. Also, you do have an ability to unlock guns, clothing, skins for your guns, and stuff for your house, and you get pieces to the backstory for the game. Puzzle pieces for each level.
Graphics.
The graphics, it's very cartoony. Yeah, very minimalistic on the character designs. Everyone has the same body and head shape. And then they have the outfits thrown on here. So it's not really like heavily on detail. Like when someone gets hit with a bullet, you don't see the full gore or blood effects. So yeah, very low-key cartoon environment. And there's different colors based on which location you're in. Either outside, so you get like the sky blue and then the greens of piles of cash, or you can be inside a warehouse and have all the dark gray walls. So a variety of cartoon colors.
Audio.
There's very little audio in terms of like words spoken. Like if you get headshot, you'll get that. But most of it is just hearing the guns going off, the bullets hitting or ricocheting, and like the background music. And it depends on the situation, either if it's a regular level, a boss fight, or if you're in your house and or closet area just trying to change stuff. So it does have a different variety of music, but like no officially licensed tracks of anything, and it's basically just a generic background music.
Multiplayer.
No, it is single player.
DLC.
Yes, there is a DLC. When I was looking around, you actually get DLC for different gun types, different costumes and stuff that you can unlock, and so yeah, there is paid DLC for this game.
Issues.
Technically wise, I don't think there's anything wrong with the game. As for gameplay itself, okay, so as you go through the game, you can unlock, after you complete a level, you get skill points to unlock an outfit, or money to unlock to be able to buy weapons and skins and whatever. Some levels have like a random shop you'll encounter. So like you'll play through the main game, and then you'll play through the tutorial, and then you get through like the main game where you just go through. It seems a little weird how the game is heavily, it's basically just one button click. This is like a very lazy game. This is like minimum effort. I mean, you can use the mouse to navigate around to do some other stuff, but yeah, the game does pretty much most of the work. I mean, there's some stuff I've played, but it's like, whoa, come on. I mean, just one-click game. I'm kind of on the fence with that. It's like, what's the point of me getting this? I mean, I'd like to do a little more. And I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check to see if there is a level replayability. But all I know is that here's what's okay. And if you, like I said, when I pointed out earlier about the magazine size, if you have two guns that have 6 shots, then you should have 12 bullets. But no, when you do a bullet time thing, you only get like a certain number of shots to fire, and then after that, if you're out, then you're in trouble. But after you complete that thing, the guns reload. So it's like, I should have more shots. So the game, not technically broken, but gameplay-wise, I'd say there's some issues. It feels like it's lacking a bit.
Buy, rent, or pass.
I'd say this definitely falls into the rent category. Very low rent. Yeah, I don't think I could, pay for the content for this game, for the DLC content. Yeah, I mean, the game is alright. Like, at first when I was playing, it's like, okay, this is alright. And then as it got all along, it's like, what's going on here? And then finally, after I got the tutorial and unlocked the ability to customize a few things, I was like, okay, so there's actually some depth to this game. So, it's weird. It's like, it does 1 step forward and 2 steps back, or it needs work. It's entertaining, but I feel like it could have done things a little better in execution. And since I also know I got Johnny Trigger, the sniper game, I'm gonna have to see how that plays out also. If that's a little more involved, equally involved, or less involved. Who knows? But yeah, I'd say this is definitely in the rent category.
Overall score.
Okay, so I have made the joke that with my gaming PC, when I got it, I said I wanted this thing to be so powerful that any game that I played, I could just push one button and instantly win the game. And it's kind of weird how this game is basically one button push. You just look at the screen and click, 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 click. Just one button push, that's it. I appreciate them taking the time to add an actual story and put in some side options of things you can do in the game. But yeah, it kind of feels like, I mean, I've heard there's like some games where like you just procrastinate or don't do anything and the game does work for you. Somehow I simultaneously get and do not get that. I get the option for like auto completion, and it just feels so weird for this game how you just click one button just to do the stuff. And like I said, with the magazine sizes and whatnot. So the game, it has potential, it just needs a little fine tuning here and there. And like I said, it was weird how they released it on the same day as along with another game in the franchise series. So we here at Aperture Games, we give Johnny Trigger a solid 7 out of 10. A little fine tuning, and I think this thing can possibly get up to an 8. But right now it's a 7. Alright, well that's all the time we have for this episode. Until next time, this has been Test Subject 1337 for Aperture Gaming. Glad we got a chance to blow off some steam with this B.O.S. review. Until next time, thank you for watching, game on, and have a nice day.